I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked on a landing strip.
Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Wizards. Now here's Giddey. Smart on the wing. Picked by Bargnani. Pulls it from the elbow. Smart misses. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Stolen by Bargnani. Now here's Giddey. Outside, Smart. From past the arc. Giddey, no good. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
Pass to Mobley. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Bargnani, defended by Allen. Now here's Smart. And so just over a minute and a half played. The 19-footer is on the money.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 4. Screen by Allen. Shots good by Mitchell.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Outside, Smart. Pass to Gordon. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. A nice shot by Brown.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Inside, Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Giddey with it. Still without a basket. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, pretty sturdy inside. Giddey's got that size and ready to battle.
Over in the corner, Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
.44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bargnani in the corner. Pass to Gordon. Back to Bargnani. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
The drive by Mitchell. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Los Angeles making a switch here. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Dunn. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell wide open. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Shot clock at 3. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Here's Giddey. Three-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Okoro. Now Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Okoro with it. Giddey defending. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Bargnani.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Evan Mobley with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pick by Bargnani. Pass to Giddey. In, blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Gordon's got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Okoro. Over in the corner, Allen. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Puts up a 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
That is far beyond his usual range. Wow, Allen catching that stretch big fever.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Now Giddey over Mitchell. Giddey no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Brown. And here is Dunn. The screen from Brown. And it's Dunn penetrating. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look now for Cleveland. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Sexton. Here's Lively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. So he gets them both. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Outside Lowry. Pass to Tyson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Outside Batum. Here's Tyson. Misses the 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cleveland leading by 5. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Tyson. On the wing, Batum. Clock at 6. Lowry, good. Lowry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pick by Bargnani. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Giddey's got 5.
I like this for Giddey, making intelligent calls for help to get himself open.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Brown making things happen with his defense, catches them off guard and wastes no time starting the break.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. The three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Now here's Brown. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And here is Garland. Mobley is screened. Over in the corner, Allen. It's stolen by Brown. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
Well, we got great athletes in the league, but Aaron Gordon, he might be one of those guys on another level.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Bargnani.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Pass to Gordon. Driving. Oh!
Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
Done outside. They set the pick. Here's Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Smart is constantly getting hit and throwing his body around, which is why he can get those calls.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Allen outside. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Mitchell's got 12 in the game. Picked by Bargnani. And Brown throws it down hard.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
And it's Allen with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Brown outside. Pass to Smart. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Outside Gordon. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And here's Brown outside. They get it back. Here's Bargnani. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bargnani's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mobley outside. Mobley is screened. Garland, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitution for your Clippers. Marvin Bagley III. Josh Giddey.
Brown outside. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Los Angeles on top as they end the
The Cavaliers. 30.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Los Angeles leading by 3. Giddey with it. And it's done in the corner. It's stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Pass to Mitchell. Right side, Garland. It's tipped.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
Poked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Bagley the screen. Giddey laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
3-point basket.
Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The screen from Brown. Giddey goes in. There's Gordon with the 3. Stolen by Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over Giddey. And it's Mitchell missing. The Clippers trail. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
Pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Giddey. Throws down the breakaway jam.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Nobody near Allen. Offline with his 3. Giddey with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Outside Gordon. Brown outside. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers trailing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Back to Brown. Stolen by Allen. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Good awareness from Allen. He sees that opening, and he turns that steal into a teammate's fast break.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Some room here for Gordon. Los Angeles with another miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Allen outside. Mitchell outside. Driving inside. And jammed down. And he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gordon a screen. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
The drive by Garland. Allen for the 3. Nails the tray.
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Done outside. And here is Giddey. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. No good from 3-point territory. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Brown outside. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed.
But this and I love money big. They throw C-Jaws and I'm drilling it too. Man step and flex round there trying to finish them youths. Top block drilling it. Go home and I build my. More time man stepping in twos. Watch my back when I lean. Man do the same cause that's my brother. Put one hand on my brother. Man's getting straight round there with a straight. Man talk tough and the neck catch him in the flesh. I just put me a 10 down. Don't you know I'm about my bar? I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, pre them. Put me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this corn like the cinema view. If bro see Jones, man, chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them, you. No, man, cut you fast that. Think, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you back, rucksack like on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on my. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man. I'm like, who's that? What's that? Man, cut you bust that. Think, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack like on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on my clutch that. Don't sell my cock that. Any up on sight, man.